And now that we have our profile in order, all our information entered, we now have access to enter a new job. So we can just go ahead and click that. And right off the top of the page there, you'll see that we want to keep you anonymous through this whole process. Your profile information is confidential at all time, and your name and contact information will not be seen on your job pin. When you are finished entering this job pin and put this on the map, it's processing it when the job pin is put on the map. All your job information is there except your name and your contact information. That way you're anonymous through this whole procedure. You'll see this on the next few pages here. The aircraft. You have a choice between airplane and helicopter. In some scenarios, they ask for both. Right now, we'll just choose airplane. You have various crops that you can enter. And if you have something else besides what's listed, you can hit other and then enter what crop that is. I am going to put test so that when this pin is put on the map, the crop dusters will take a look and see that it is a test, and they won't apply or send their application to this job pin. Same thing with product. You'll see a listing of a few items there. And if you have an other, just enter what it is. Again, I will enter test. And then we'll go to application type. Is it a wet application, dry application? Wet application, so then we go with gallons per acre for the application rate. Let's say fungicide. That ranges from 2 to 5 gallons per acre, depending on the part of the country that you're in. We're just going to put down 3 for now, 3 gallons per acre. Your target price. This here, if you have no idea what you are paying right now for your aerial application work that's being done, or this is your first time coming through and actually hiring a crop duster, you have no idea what the fees are out there, just put down 0 right now. What that will do to the crop dusters when they see that, they will send what the current market price is in your territory, what it should be. You'll have prices come back a little lower, a little higher, and if you see something a little way high out of line, you might want to keep an eye on that. And there's a price that's way lower than the others. Yeah, there's you might want to stay away from that. But a good medium, you'll get a good return on applicants sending their information to you. Take a look through, and you'll have that opportunity to choose what price looks average for you in that region. Acreage quantity. We want to be accurate here. We have 400 acres, and we understand, crop dusters understand that weather plays a big part in determining this. We might put your pin up right now, and 400 acres is what you have, but when it gets down to it, weather played a part of it, and you only need 200 done at that time. And that's what will be sprayed, taken care of, and that's what we'd be charged for. But no need to inflate this number thinking you'll grab a larger quantity of crop dusters in the area. That's not good business practice. Estimated application date, I'm going to choose January 29th. Just because it is a test pin, another red flag for a crop duster when they see this pin go on the map. Airport if needed. Press that little I, and this explains a little bit about it. Some communities are fortunate to have 2 or 3 airports in their area, and that gives the farmer an opportunity. He might have a preferred airport he wants to work out of. You can enter that information here. You can start with the airport's name, like Whiteside County Airport, or enter the location, the city and state, which is Rock Falls, Illinois, or the 4-letter identifier. Whiteside County is KSQI. So enter that information here if you have a preferred airport. If you do not, just leave it blank. That information does not need to be entered. Then click next page. Again, you're anonymous through this process. As applied maps. No maps are needed, or yes, you do want to receive as applied maps. These maps here, there is a fee for them. Most crop dusters have a fee for them, ranging from 25 cents to 75 cents per acre. Quite a few crop dusters are going to be a given service for free. So you'll have various crop dusters sending back what they will charge or not charge to supply you with as applied maps. These maps show sort of like a painted field. It shows the swath, the pattern that the crop duster applied the product to your field, and gives you a good idea what work was done. Like I say, sometimes there is a fee. Most of the time, though, it's going in the industry, free service. So yes, we would go ahead and click yes. Prepay the job. I'll hit that little I there. And, of course, like anything else, the larger amount of prepay you choose, the larger the discount you will receive. Click that I again to get rid of that. So you have your choice. No, I do not want to prepay for this job, or yes, I do want to prepay for this job. We do. We'll get a little savings. 3 industry standards right in here. Your choice, 50% is what we'll choose for now. The application date guarantee. And this has been quite successful. Value to the attendees to the shows I've been going to, the trade shows. A lot of interest in this. What this is you get to select if you want to participate in the guaranteed application date. What this is, you will submit an approximate date for the application. As you get closer to the date when you need application done, you'll have a chance at that time an opportunity at that time to bring that date into closer to when you actually need it. Let's say July 4th. And that's the prime date for your window of application right in there. So as long as you give your crop duster 4 days notice before you need the definitive application, you will be able to stay within this application date guarantee. Product non-availability is on your part. Through this process, you are supplying the product to the crop duster. You need to make sure that it is in place at the airport when the crop duster comes in to do your work. If the product is not there and the crop duster has to wait for the product, the application date guarantee is canceled. We need that product there right there at that moment. Now, if the crop duster is supplying the product, that's another matter, and that can be taken care of later in the app. Once you award the job, you and the crop duster, if the crop duster sells product, you can work with him at that time and let him supply that. All right, so yes, I want the date guarantee. So now I've got to give him a window of time that he needs to complete that. So July 4th is ideally the day I need to start application. I'll tweak that with the crop duster at that time, July 4th. And I'm going to give him, with let's just say fungicide for this. So I have a 5-day window. He needs to complete that application 5 days after the 4th, including the 4th. So it'd be July 9th. AFN payment system, Agrifly Network. Click that little I button. When you award this project, this job to a crop duster, at that time, we set up a third-party escrow account, and we will send you your credentials, and we will send the crop duster his credentials so that you both have access to this account. And then we go through and hit next page. This here, of course, again, you're anonymous through all this. You will not be able to change the location of the pin after submitting your job. So once you hit submit down here at the bottom of the page, or create job, that pin, or right here, rectangle, description of your field itself, it's set. The only way that can be changed is contacting me at Jeff Wag at Agrifly Network if you need to delete or make changes on that job. All right, we'll start, and let's go ahead and just zoom right on in to this area, and I will use the hand here to click and drag, and we'll go right. I'm looking at this area right here, so I will zoom that in a little more. Click and drag that over. And that's approximate, and so that's the map view. I'm going to go ahead and click satellite view, so I get more of this view. Zoom that in even more, and let it clear the screen. As it does, you now have this is let's go with this area right here. There's a field I need taken care of. I have two options. I can take a pin and click that, and then click right here. A pin is dropped on that location. You can leave it as general as that, or you really don't want nobody to know the exact location of your field. Click and drag that pin to the nearest road intersection, or if there's a larger town, I know this isn't a town right here, but let's just say that was a small community right there. Click and drag that. Put it on that small community. And that way, when the crop duster takes a look at your pin, he sees where the pin is located. He knows you're not really giving the exact area. You're in this general vicinity of the small community of where your field is at. Of course, as a crop duster, I prefer having it on the exact field, but some farmers do not want to give that location out. So you have the capability. Move that pin around to wherever you want, as long as it's in the general vicinity. Now let's say we don't want to use a pin system. We do want to, I'm going to reset the map. Click that. I'm going to zoom in again. Hit the hand. Let's go over this area here. Zoom in a little bit more. I'm going to hit the satellite view. Zoom that in a little more. And now I want to use, instead of dropping a pin, I'm actually going to draw a shape. So I click that. And now each corner of the field, I will just click, 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 click. You don't have to be precise. I'm just doing it for fun of it right now. You can actually take it down like this here. Let's say we just want to go there, there, there. You can see how simple that was. That gives a very good, accurate placement of your field. If you feel like you need to tweak it a little bit, drag the white dots there, and you can actually change the field size and such like that. This gives a pretty good, accurate description of your field to the crop duster when they look at your pin. So those are your two choices. If you don't like doing this and you want to go back to the pin, hit Reset Map, and you'll go back through the procedure and use the pin button and drop a pin. So now that's all there is to it. Do not go to the back button on your browser. When you go to a back button, go back a page or two, you want to change the application rate or the product or the crop. When you use that back button, it erases all the information you have inputted, and you'll have to go back and click a new job and start the process all over. So right now, everything is good. We're ready to go. And now I'm going to do is click Create Job. And wait a moment. And here it comes up. There's your pin, or I'm sorry, your field location. it shows you that your job has been posted, no crop duster has been chosen, and you have not received, it's open right here. You'll have other tags along here through the process. When a crop duster does send its application to you, you'll see I believe it's a gold bar right here. And then also up in this corner here, you'll receive notifications. Click that, and I have no notifications right now. When you have a crop duster send his profile to you, you'll get a notice up here, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many respond to your job pin. You'll notice that you'll have new information there for you. And all this is really doing here is showing the information of that job you just posted. You can take a look through, make sure everything's okay, the way that you wanted it. If there's a problem, email me at jeffwag@agriflynetwork.com and explain your situation, what you need to take care of, and we'll get you all taken care of. So there it is. It's very simple. Once you get this down, practice. Don't actually submit the pin, but you can go through and then put all the information in, go over and hit my profile. And anytime you go backwards, the information on that job is erased. It's gone. So then you hit new job and you can start over. When you're said and done, you get pretty good at putting a job information together. It will take you less than a minute and a half to put your job up on the map, on the national map. Right now, this pin was put up on the national map, and crop dusters throughout the nation are viewing that right now. So anyway, I'm going to close this off, and that's the end of the segment. We'll go a little farther in the next few videos explaining the job process, what happens now after you've dropped a pin.